Hello, my darlings. I'm so excited to be here. Welcome in. Drawing a deep, deep breath when you come in and let go of the world. Let go of whatever you've been dealing with and just come on in. I don't often do candles when I do readings because my desk is set up right under my ceiling fan, so it doesn't work very well, but it's cooler today. So I've got the fan off. I'm going to go ahead and light as a little candle. This is actually an astrology candle, and it smells amazing. Give us a little, set the intention. Go ahead and light the flame on that. It's so pretty. We'll just set it back here. I'll move my peacock feather out of the way. And the morganite, push that back there. So we got our little candle. Actually, give me a sec. Not too close to the flowers. I just wanted to, it's blue and the colors. I don't know. I was feeling it. I want to start by drawing you. Oh, let me put the lighter away. Is that not the coolest thing? It's like, it's electric. I love it so much. It's so cool. I've gotten so much more into, I've always been into candles. I never really liked lighting them. I don't do lighters very well, and I don't, matches freak me out sometimes. I'm weird. But that little electric lighter, I'm lighting candles everywhere. All right, I want to draw you a card from the RUMI Oracle to get us started here, because this is your love reading for today. There's a lot of new moon energy. I am recording this on the 3rd of January, right after the new moon on the 2nd, and of course New Year's Day. So there's a lot of new energy here. We are in the new now. We have moved into 2022. This is the year that I really believe a lot of these partnerships are going to start coming together. So let's give this deck a little bit of a shuffle. So this isn't really a shuffleable deck in a way. It doesn't shuffle well. It's a beautiful deck. Highly recommended. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous to look at. The readings are beautiful. And I'm going to read you a little bit of it, not the whole thing. So, I mean, I really do. The courage of your love. I heard them say it's the bottom card. The courage of your love. Card 38, which is an 11. That's our 11. 11. This reading is going to be very blessed. I'm excited about this reading. Been looking forward to it actually for a couple of days. Let's go to page 38. While I am looking this up, don't forget to subscribe and like the channel, like the video, share the channel, all of that stuff, because I'm wanting to build a real community here over this year, and I need you to help me with that. I cannot do it on my own. I had a conversation with my guides about that the other day. There we are. Because I believe Spirit has plans for this channel, and I was leaving it entirely up to Spirit, and Spirit said to me, but it's everybody's channel. Let them all take ownership in it. Let's all grow the channel. Let's all be responsible for growing this channel, for reaching people, for bringing our tribe together. Because this is for all of us. This isn't just about me. This is for all of us. So I appreciate very much your likes and shares and subscriptions more than you know. All right. So we're talking today about, that's going to throw me off, so we're just going to move the whole deck over here. It's card 38, the courage of your love. The Rumi quote here is, love without reason. Rationality is like a cane. Judgment needs a cane because it is blind. When love arrives, thought dies in its shadow. Love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. I'm going to read that one more time because that kind of took my breath away. Love is without reason. Rationality is like a cane. Judgment needs a cane because it's blind. And when love arrives, thought dies in its shadow. Love is the sunrise, while thought is only a flashing light. And that is a Rumi quote. I'm going to go ahead and read a little bit. Let me see how far the extended goes. Oh, it's just this page. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to read this little paragraph here too. Bear with me. I don't always read out loud well. I do not bleat at you like a sheep, for to startle you from your slumber, I need to roar like a lion. You must awake, my beloved. Sorry. Here we go again. Let me rein it in. I'm so sorry. I'm going to start over. I do not bleat at you like a sheep, for to startle you from your slumber, I need to roar like a lion. You must be awake, my beloved. There is no time to waste, for the wolves are circling, hungry for sacred flesh. So I shall roar mightily, and although at first you recoil in fear, soon enough you will see the wolves. You will become aware and grateful to have been thus awakened. Yes, you remember that you have a precious human life to protect. You fear me no more. You thank me. You jump on my back as if you were a warrior astride a wild mount. You roar then along with me, awakening the others as we cause the ground to rumble, disturbing those even in their deepest slumber. You, like me, are a fierce lion, not a lamb to be led to so many slaughters. The variety of an opportunity for which is available in terrible abundance in our world. Sorry. You know what? I'm going to pause just for a second. I need a minute. I'm so sorry. Okay. I'm somewhat composed. That one hit me really hard, obviously. I think, and I know exactly, I will just tell you my reasoning for this, and this will probably connect with some of you. You know, in my situation, I've known for over 8 years that this man and I have great destiny. As the 8 years has gone on, my guides have allowed me more and more understanding of what that is, have allowed me more and more understanding of the shift, of the power of these sacred soulmates in this shift. And the fact is that in my situation, and as is in many others, you know, he's asleep. And not to get weird or political or anything like that with you all, but I mean, look at our world right now. Look at, you know, the sheep and how many are asleep. And the part in here where it speaks of once they've awakened and you jump on my back as if you were a warrior astride a wild mount, you roar then along with me, awakening the others as we cause the ground to rumble, disturbing those even in their deepest slumber. That right there is the sacred soulmate. That's what we're here to do. That is exactly what my guides have told me. And not to be, you know, TMI or whatever, you know, it's the sex between these sacred soulmates. It's the energy of that being released into the planet. It's the love too. It's everything, but it's very specific in the sex. And, you know, how many of us are trying to force these sacred soulmate situations into some kind of reason, into some kind of rational state of being? You know, I can't tell you how often I talk myself out of mine because of all the rational reasons. I'm going to move on to the reading. You know, we're all in this together. We all have our stories. You know, I can only speak directly to my own. But if that speaks to you on any level, you know what? I'm right there with you. I am so in that with you. All right, we're going to do today's reading with the Light Seer deck. I'm going to big and little, because I find this to be a really powerful combination. I really like the energy that comes off of these. I'm sending you out blessings, peace, love, truth. I really want you to be able to pierce through the darkness that's all around us, trying to keep us apart from these people. Take that with this word of warning. I am not I do not advocate unhealthy relationships. I do not advocate for insanity. There is a knowing in these. I was in a twin flame experience, and there was craziness in that. There was blindness in that. And through that, I've learned the difference between rational and unrational in the God sense, not the earthly sense. Be careful. Okay, I'm not trying to encourage insanity here. I'm not trying to encourage you to stick with something that's supposed to be dead. Watch my reading earlier today, and we talked about that a little bit. I just, there's a calmness in these sacred soulmates. There is a knowing. Most of them are with other people. Most of them, it's a third party situation, but you don't need to do anything about that. That's going to dissolve when it's meant to dissolve. And quite frankly, I think it dissolves once you're ready. Once you're ready to step in. You know, and that's what we've talked about a lot this last, month since this channel's been alive. About getting your work done so that becomes what it's meant to become. I mean, that's the thing. This is all alchemy. This is all magic. These sacred soulmates, it's all alchemy. Alchemy is built in layers. The work that you do on your side, it has nothing to do with this person over here. You don't need to show up in a sexy dress and seduce them. You need to stay over here and do your work. And as you do your work over here, this unravels over here, as is meant to do. That's not dark magic. I'm going to break these people up. This over here, whatever they're in, it could be a soulmate situation. It could be a karmic relationship. It could be anything, but it isn't meant to stand the test of time. It's meant to, quite frankly, be a block between you. Because if you got together too soon, that's not going to work either. You just need to focus on you and get your work done. I have no idea what Spirit wants to talk to you guys about today. I'm going to read from the bottom, and we'll see where that goes. I'm going to cut this. All right, we've got the King of Pentacles on the bottom, the Five of Pentacles, the 7, the 8, and the King. All right, this is not fun stuff. This is very, there's earth ties all over this. The Pentacles is an earth sign. Pentacle, pentacle, and that's a mind sign. And that's the language alert. That's the mindfuck card. I'm going to be really bold in my reading here, and I'm just going to be really truthful and honest with you. If you are in a sacred soulmate situation, normal isn't going to work. This being the King of Pentacles, having your whole life organized and quietly sitting by the fire with your wolf, that's beautiful. But that's not going to work, because that's only going to lead you to nothing. It doesn't matter, how hard you've worked for it or how long you've worked for it. It's a beautiful thing. I'm not saying give it up. I'm not saying give up your life and go running after this person. We know that in these situations, there is work that we are supposed to do to unlock that magic. We're supposed to be working on stuff. We're supposed to be building all of these roots down here. And the tree is starting to blossom. And when it's ready, you'll know. But you're worrying about it too much. You're thinking about it too much. Take a deep breath with me, like right now. Take a deep breath. You are exactly where you need to be. Okay? In this moment, in this second, you are exactly right. All you need to be is centered, open, and willing to follow your path and to do your work. This card to me lately, all it ever speaks to me of is Spirit has your back. That lion has this guy's back. He can move forward and do what he's meant to do because Spirit's watching his back. His magic is calling out. I don't know if you can see this. There's like little lines radiating off of that. That fire represents magic to me. All right, let's get into the reading. I'm going to do one more shuffle and one more cut to get the bottom energy. It is a new year. It is a new moon, and we need to get our butts together here. You know, springtime, February, January is just, let's focus on one month at a time. Let's focus on January. You know, where our work lies is a lot in truth and being really honest. That's where we need to start. Energy on the bottom of the deck. Yeah. We need to let go of petty nonsense, stupidity, all the little arguments, all the miscommunications in our every life. This is when the battle, lose the war. We need to get rid of this. This is what we need to get rid of. So the cards, I'm going to straight up ask Spirit, like, what do we need to do? Because this is sucking the life out of you, and it's sucking you away from your partnership. This is going to keep you from your partnership. This is going to keep you from the first wave. You have to get out of this. So let's see where we go. We start with beautiful Empress. Beautiful, full, incomparable Empress. And then the King of Wands is back. Page of Swords and the Queen of Wands. Okay. I don't know where this card goes. My guys were like, I'll look at the top card on the deck. So I did. It's going to sit over here. They'll tell me where it goes as we go along. Of course, that's 10 of Cups. It's complete happily ever after. Sometimes it's a bit of a fantasy. 10 of Pentacles I feel is more grounded in reality, but it depends on the reading. It's not necessarily a bad thing to have it be a fantasy. I'm actually going to move right on to clarifying before we start going through these top cards, which is not usually how I do it, but that's what I'm hearing today. So, okay, yeah, I can do that. Okay, this card here, this part of this reading, this might get a little lengthy for y'all. I'll try to rein it in. I mean, we're already way into it, so I'll try. This card here is your strength. In this moment, it's like, you see how the lion. It's the lion callback. And the lamb. Oh my God, it's a callback to the RUMI card. You need to change into this girl is transforming. Do you see how she's part human, part lion? You're transforming from the lamb to the lion. That heart. She's got this heart and this infinity symbol. Right. We're clarifying from the top of the deck. I'm sorry. I'm trying to be very specific, and I'm really listening to my guides on this one. So, I'm trying not to get too wandery. 9 of Cups. Oh, 4 of Cups. Okay, yeah, no, I hear you. 6 of Wands and Knight of Wands. A lot of wands showing up. The Magician on top of the Learning card and the Queen of Cups. Okay. You see why they wanted me to pull all these cards first. The Hanged Man. Yeah, I don't... Oh, double Queen of Wands. Woo! I'm drawing one more card on the Hanged Man because you have a choice to make. Okay. I wasn't sure why you were hanged, but now I know. I cut the deck in half. Sometimes I just do that. I don't know. It's like subconscious. Got the Queen of Pentacles. You know, she's my favorite card right now. She's my favorite card. Queen of Pentacles with the Queen of Cups. Oof. All right. We're trying to get out of this 5 of Wands energy. This seems to be the message all around for this new year. Get into your magic. Okay, forget about your person. This reading is about you. I'm going to do a follow-up at the end of this on your person. This reading is about you. This is what's going to help you come into union. You need to evolve. You need to stop looking away from the intensity of this relationship, of the rainbow aspect of this relationship. These are the only 2 cards I got with rainbows on them. Okay, so that's why they had me draw this card. Okay, this 10 of Cups, this fantasy life, happily ever after, can be your reality, but you're refusing to look at it. God, that is the hand of God right there, handing you the 10 of Cups. And you're looking over here going, it's not real. It's true love doesn't exist. I've tried and failed. It's not going to work for me. It's a fantasy. Okay, stop it. Because the Empress gets everything. That's the 9 of Cups right there. Complete emotional fulfillment. What comes next is the 10 of Cups, which is trying to come through for you, but you're too busy looking at these cups over here thinking, I'm bored. This isn't going to be a true thing anyway, so I'm going to make the best of what I've got. The Empress is the balanced energy of the 4 Queens. Okay? It's balance in love, balance in emotions, balance in pentacles, in earthly things, balance in truth and wisdom, balance in your magic. It's about bringing all of these pieces to life. And with how many wands showed up here, I'm thinking that magic is what's missing. When I see this card here, this Page of Swords, which is a card of learning, a lot of times people relate it to higher education, and the Alchemy card, the Magician, is sitting on top of that with the Queen of Cups. This tells me you need to get to your spiritual basis, your spiritual gifts. Take classes, research. There's another infinity symbol on this guy's hat. Do what you need to get into your magic. You know, this woman here, she's got magic. She's got magic and she's using it. She's happy. There's so much passion and fire in her, and you got 2 of them. And it's like, what's keeping you from doing that? You have a choice to make. And this 2 of Pentacles in this deck, to me, is always a choice between your pentacles and your spirit. This is a wallet. This is a purse. It's grounded in the traditional, in the everyday. This is the sun. This is everything. This is God. This is the universe. That's what you're choosing between. And you're back and forth, back and forth. Why? And that's kept you stuck in this Hanged Man position. Forget about your person. Your person is coming. But if you're not ready, it won't matter. And to get ready, you need to get back into your magic. This is the card of victory. The 6 of Wands is the card of victory. But it's, again, it's a wands. It's fire. It's passion. It's either spiritual or it's creative. Do you need to start painting again? Do you need to start singing again? Do you need to start, do you need to learn to play an instrument? Do you need to go back to some kind of training on shamanism, Reiki, crystals? Take a moment tonight, and I want you to get really, really serious with yourself. Because this energy is all a little bit weak. So I feel like you've either made the decision on some level, but you just haven't taken a step in that direction, or you're very much right on the verge of making it. I'm not feeling anything dire here, like they're about to make the wrong decision. I'm honestly not. I'm feeling like you've made the decision. You just need pushed. You need to go. And all of these cards are telling me this is the right direction for you. Whatever it is you're thinking about doing for yourself, for your magic, for your spirituality, to align yourself, to evolve higher, to become more you, to be the embodiment of all the beautiful qualities that you are. Whatever step it is you're thinking of taking, it's the right step to make, and you need to make the decision and go. It's the new moon. Set those intentions. We still have new moon energy today, even though the new moon was yesterday. Set those intentions and go. If you're reading this at any other, or watching this at any other time, look at the Google, when is the next new moon? Set some intentions and get ready and go. Because this is the right move for you. Okay, I'm going to put these away really quick, and I'm going to do a quick draw on your person. I cannot tell if they're telling me to draw on you guys as a couple or just on your person, So I'm gonna draw cards and we're gonna see how they read. Let me see which. Okay, we're gonna use the Divine Tarot, which is one of my favorite decks anyway. Oh, my Mookite Jasper heart just fell off of its mirror, as if to say, "Look at me, look at me." Mookite Jasper has some rejuvenation, youthful properties to it. I would suggest you Google it. Because this wanted to be seen. Google it and look up the spiritual meanings of it. But what I'm getting just in this moment is you're not too old for true love. You have not missed the boat because you're not 19 anymore. And you could be 20 and thinking you're too old for true love. Whatever it is, that's not even an age thing. That's just your thought process. You are not too old to do this. It is not too late. And in case you need a super blast of Mookite Jasper, I picked this piece up at an apothecary store here in the Orlando area. I love this so much. It spoke to me in the store, wouldn't let me leave without it. Mookite Jasper. Look it up. I would look it up for you, but we're already kind of long on this video, and I figure you probably want to be let go. Quick shuffle. I'm drawing on the energy of your person. I don't know what Spirit wants to say. I have no idea. So let's just draw on the energy of your person. Bottom of the deck, 9 of Swords. Oh, good Lord. Okay, y'all, I'm not telling you need to go and be a homewrecker, okay? Let me preface it. But this 9 of Swords in this deck, I don't know that I've ever pulled the 9 of Swords from this deck before. This is a family with the husband being miserable. He's crying, he's weeping because his Empress is where his heart is, where he's supposed to be. And yes, there are other people involved in this situation. This isn't your business. This is I'm going to say his. It's just because of the card. He's a he. Gender is not a thing. Gender is not a thing in the energy, I should say. He's made, I'm not even going to go so far as to say he's made the wrong choice, although in some cases it could very much be he's made the wrong choice. That's his responsibility. That's on him. The responsibility of this pairing is between the two of you and God. This is between him and these people and him and God. And it's horrible. It's a horrible place to be in, and I totally get it. My person is with another person. I totally get it. But this 9 of Swords, and this is not usually what the 9 of Swords is about. This 9 of Swords, though, I can't see anything else in this but this. He knows. He's trying not to look at it all. He's got his eyes covered, and he's crying into his sleeve. This person knows. There may or may not be children involved. And I mean, my heart breaks for the situation. It absolutely does. But these unions aren't going to be stopped. And if we need them to set the energy straight, we need to trust God to set everything right. There is something for this, especially if this is just a mistake. There is something for this, for these people, for this person. They don't lose him entirely. It's not that. It's just, we trust that God has plans for everyone in the situation, for everyone's highest good. I say, as the sun comes out beneath this. Your person needs to make a choice to leave this third party situation because they need to be with you. I mean, that's the end of the day. That's what it is. And, you know, the sun comes out. Everything is made right with the world. And I'm like literally on the planet. There is so much magic in these partnerships, so much magic planned in them. And half the time, I think that's why they're in third party stuff. It's the dark's, you know, attempt to keep these separate because, you know, you have a good heart. You're a good person. You don't want to take somebody else's person. And I totally get that. And the dark gets that. And that's why these men, these other people have been so wrapped up in other relationships. While one part has been free. I mean, this person looks like they're elevating. They've been doing their spiritual work. They're levitating. That's the word I was looking for. Underneath that, when the right choice is made, is the sun. But what's keeping this from happening? The 5 of freaking wands. It's on both sides. Both of you are trying to, quote unquote, do the right thing. And because you're doing the right thing, you're winning the battle on the right thing, and you're losing the war for the planet. Because underneath that is the world. And the world in this deck, those are the lovers. That's happily ever after. I don't think there's anything else to say on this. This is what I'm going to recommend. You need to really focus on yourself. You need to spend some time in meditation and get really straight with what you know as God. You need to trust that God is leading you in the right direction. You don't need to be able to understand it right now. Just take baby steps, tentative baby steps in the right direction. Whatever it is that you know you're supposed to do, that has absolutely nothing to do with this person, most likely. The things that we need to do to get straight are way over here. It's the alchemy. And every time we do this over here, it takes part of their blinder off over here. You don't even have to touch them. Just get your stuff straight. This is about you. It's not about them. It's not about their choices. It's not about their third party. It's not about anything else but you. Stop talking yourself out of this great love. It's going to be great for you, but it's going to be really great for the planet. This is your destiny and your purpose. It's why you're here. You have to trust God and your guides. They're going to lead us true. Okay? We have to trust and we have to follow. This is going to be hairy waters. Well, that doesn't even make sense, but we'll just go with it. For the next few months, possibly this whole year. But that's why this channel has been born, because we're going to walk it together. I'm going to help as much as I know to help. And we're going to figure this out one little baby step at a time. I'm sending you all my love. I'm sending you peace. Peace for your heart. That Rumi quote, think about it. Think about that Rumi quote, because it was talking about the lover being asleep. And when you wake the lover, the two of you together wake the planet up. We are at this great awakening. These sacred soulmates are the key to it all. And we've been messed up with the twin flame stuff, and we've been messed up with our religious backgrounds, and we've been messed up with our, we don't steal other people's men. Focus on yourself and stay true to this journey, because this is everything, especially this year. I'm sending you my love, and I will see you on the next video.